Hi guys, Jay Smith here, welcome to the AskGolfNut channel and welcome to Cobra DarkSpeed X driver review. They do two others in the range as well. They do the Max, which is their slightly draw biased head, and they've also got the LS. Their LS is their low spin head if you need to take some spin away. We do have some technology very quickly within this head, so we'll go very quickly through it because if not it'll bore the pants off of people. We have a very aggressive aerodynamic profile. You can see the rounding off of the face. That is to help the air flow around the head and make this head travel through the air as fast as possible, so you can hopefully try to get this golf club go a bit faster and get some more faster ball speeds. We have weighting systems. Underneath we've got a 12 and a 3 gram weight. Every single test that you see, guys, will be done with the 12 gram weight at the front. So I will be doing this test at 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 110 miles an hour to encompass as many golfers as possible. Any test that you see going forward will be at 10.5 degrees. I've got the 10.5 degree head here. Will be at 10.5 degrees and with that 12 gram weight at the front. As I say, you can move them around if you want to change your launch and spin profile. We've got power bridges. They're saying when it comes to off their website, a lower and more forward position of the suspended power bridge unleashes even faster ball speeds and minimizes spin for improved energy transfer through the ball. Yep, there you go. A larger, 10% larger power shell L-cup face creates more robust distance, while a hot, updated face delivers more efficient speed and spin across the face. Again, that will come down to our forgiveness testing. We'll whack it all off interesting parts to see how forgiving and effective it really is. I've got this in the 10.5 head, and you can move it from 10.5 to 11.5 and then also to 12 and also down to 9 and 9.5 as well because of that loft sleeve you've got on there, and you've also got some draw settings in there as well. I'll be having it standard 10.5 with that weight at the front. Right, let's go get the simulator on. Let's go hit it a load of times into a fairway. Let's go see how well the DarkSpeed X driver gets on. Simulator is now on. Let's go give the Cobra DarkSpeed X a hit or 5 to see how it works on the simulator. Looks wise, really quickly, it just looks really quite nice. Anyone who's into aesthetics, Cobra at the moment with the whole DarkSpeed range, I've still got the fairways to do. It's just such a lovely looking set of golf clubs, going from the irons where you've got that slightly darker look to the fairway woods and the drivers. Even their head covers. The head covers look stealthy, and that's a different brand. Yeah, you kind of get the idea. It just looks really nice. So everything on this is carbon crowns. It's matte, it's not shiny, it just looks really nice. Sole, there's carbon. It's not really that shiny, it's matte, it just looks really nice. We've got the weight positions in there. Again, I've got the weight in the 12 gram at the front and 3 gram at the back. This is its lowest spin set, and you can swap them around if you want to. For added spin, it's just the only thing I don't like about it, and it is the face, where for aerodynamic purposes they've curved off the edges to see if they can get the face going as fast as possible. I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you're going to hit golf shots off of that bit, yeah. We're at Glenfora Golf Course, hole 1. It's a par 4 of 336 yards. The fairway where we're hitting into is only 26 yards wide, 13 yards left and right of middle. When you look at PJ Tour guys, and their dispersion is 30 yards left and right of middle, 60 yards in total, we're doing well to hit this green. If we're fairway. If we do, job done. Right, let's go give this one a hit. See how it feels off the face, because I do like the look of it. I really do. Not the greatest start. That is a poor hit to start with. You'll see by that. We are blocked out of the tree. That is a recovery shot. Not good. Path is 0.6 across, that's it, but our face, there you go, 3.4 open, aka that should slice, even with a 14 mil toe, 4 mil high, trying to gear the golf ball with draw. That's actually done much better than I thought it would. If I'd have hit that in the middle and not have the gear effect for the high toe strike, that thing probably would have ended up on the 17th hole. It was that bad. Not bad, I suppose, for the first swing. It's doing really well considering it. It's still hitting target-ish. That's 28 yards offline. That's a win inside. That's a terrible shot. We won't be doing that one again, hopefully. Feeling-wise, can't really say, because obviously that wasn't the greatest hit in the world. Just go give it another hit. That's got the right shot shape for the hole, absolutely. Tee's gone flying. Oh, that's one heck of a hit. Look at the distance on that one. Club path 0.2 from the inside, face 0.5 open, 6 mil high, 8 mil toe, so very fractionally high toe. That is it. 36 yards in the air, 40 degrees descent angle, which is okay. I'd like to see something going in under 40 degrees for maximised bounce, bounce and roll. It's because the spin's up at 2.2's not too bad whatsoever. 286 carry. That's pretty good. 111 miles an hour, so I'm warming up quick, and that's definitely drawing. So we have a 8mm toe, 6mm high strike. We do have a slightly high toe strike. It's very small. And we have an open face of 0.5 degrees, but you can see it wants to draw. That's a little thing that I found with the Cobra DarkSpeed X so far that has a tendency to want to draw. Not a lot, just a touch. Cobra say this is neutral. Now, I'm just noticing for me, it has a tendency, it wants to just move a little bit. Just move over to the left-hand side. I've left my face up to 1 degree open before filming, and it still wants to stay straight. That's half a degree with a slight high toe strike. But I mean, it's small. I'll be doing my full forgiveness testing anyway to see how well it works on weird and wonderful shots. Again, that's gonna want to, that's me. Very slightly, oh, we're gonna run out of fairway. It's fine, it's absolutely fine. Path is 0.3 across, face is 0.1 closed. It's so small, 10mm toe, 3mm low. So that's a great capture. Where's that tee gone? It's gone over here. That path is slightly across, 0.3 is nothing. That face is 0.1 closed. It's 0.1 closed, it's nothing. 10mm toe, yes, there will be some gear effect added from 10mm toe, but that's still tilt axing. You can see 12.6 degrees to the left-hand side. That is a little bit more draw biased than I would like. Now, they could fix that by just, every driver's got what they call roll and bulge. Now, on this one, what I would like them to do is just have the angle that comes off onto the toe just slightly a little bit more aggressive to allow that golf ball to start a little bit further right and then draw. But for me, that's what I would like to do. I'd like to see them just move it. So for me, they're not going to redesign a driver just for me, but it's working very, very well. That is a missed fairway, 24 yards left. That is still within PGA Tour, so I'll take it, even though that was a missed fairway. Let's see if we can have another go. That's left again. You could feel it. I'm just going by the other one. I mean, that's only just left. Oh, just through the, that's just harsh. That really is. This fairway's tiny. Club path is 0. Face is 0.4 closed. Good strike, 7mm toe, 2mm high. You can't complain on that whatsoever. 285, again, you cannot complain. These are good numbers. A 2-2 spin, 2171, that's really very, very good. But again, you can see that's wanting to have tilt axis to the left-hand side. Now, I could feel that was going left on the basis of what happened beforehand. To me, that didn't really feel left. And okay, we are talking 20 yards left on a fairway. It's only just. It's not bad whatsoever. I mean, the feeling on this DarkSpeed driver, it's just brilliant. It really is. The carbon, one of the nicest feeling drivers around. And with apart from its slight draw bias nature, for me, I'm not saying this is the same for everybody, it works really very, very well. I mean, it's predictable. It wants to do the same thing over and over again. That's big. Look at that. That is a big, big hit. 289, 0.3 from the outside, 0.3 close. Very, very small amounts. 5mm toe, 1mm high. Just really quite good hit. 289 carry. The feeling of it is lovely. It really, really is. Right, what we need to do is I need to test this at 3 different swing speeds. I'm going to test it at 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 110 miles an hour to try and encompass as many golfers as possible, because different golfers at different levels, at different speeds, will be using this driver, or at least demoing this driver. I'll also be doing my, I don't want to say infamous, but my testing of all around the face, like high toe, low heels, low toes, just normal heels, and out the middle as well, because we need to find what happens when you hit out the middle, how well it works, and then how big a drop-offs you get from when you don't hit the middle. Right, let's go see how the DarkSpeed X driver gets on. Right guys, it's that time when we get to see how well the Cobra DarkSpeed X driver gets on when I hit it all over the face, to capture how forgiving the driver is, and also capture what happens when you swing at 3 different swing speeds. Now, not everyone is lucky to swing at my speed, 110 miles an hour driver, and so this is why I do my medium and slower swing speed. I've got a 90, 100 and 110 mile an hour capture to show you how well this golf club potentially can work for you if you were to swing the same as me and at the same speed as me in these 3 different tests. So all the information information on the screen now. You can see red, yellow and blue. Red is the slower 90 miles an hour, the yellow is the 100 miles an hour, and the blue is the faster 110 miles an hour. We've got a 218, 247, 277 yard carry, and you can see there's a correlation there. We've got 30 yards gap for every 10 miles an hour increase. So guys, if you can swing faster, there is a distinct benefit when it comes to yardage about you swinging faster. I'd much rather someone or deal with someone that can swing faster and then straighten them up afterwards than basically someone who's not using their full potential, because there is a reason why there is a correlation between swing speed and handicap. The faster you swing, there's a direct correlation, the lower your handicap. Right, so we got a 30 yard gain in between that, but we have a peak height of 24, 28, 35. You can see within reason, there's a slight vertical launch difference between them. We've got 14.1 against 12.2 to 12.6. We'll go into that one in a sec and show you the reasons why that is. But we're going slightly higher, obviously, when it comes to going faster. We're launching at fairly the same amount, but we are just increasing the spin through speed. And of course, as you increase ball speed on that same launch, it just goes on that same launch angle for longer, going up higher, and then of course it will descend steeper as well. But I mean, it's not bad whatsoever. 32 to 35 to 39, it's still under the magic 40 degrees that I like to see with a driver at my swing speed. And of course, if you're looking at spin, we've got 2.4 to 2.2 to 1.9 to 1,900 for this slower swing speed. That is too low. I'll be honest, that is too low, and I'd really want to get that up. I did this all at the same test with the weight at the front, the 12 gram weight at the front, and the head at 10.5. Didn't change anything because I wanted to see apples for apples testing. In reality, what I would do with this thing, I would go get the loft and put it up for the 90 miles an hour. And also that weight under there, I would swap them round. So the 12 grams at the back, that will help increase a little bit of spin up the loft as well to try and get a little bit more spin and launch. And you'll potentially get a little bit more distance. Not a great deal. And we are talking about a number of yards, a couple of yards, or maybe 5 at a push. But the more important thing is you're going to get a much more advantageous and consistent spin profile. 1884 is great if I'm swinging at 120 miles an hour, but if you get anything like that, which is slightly lower spinning, you're going to end up with that golf ball falling out of the sky. If we go have a look at the club head data now, we've got 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 110 miles an hour. They're all at 1.45 efficiency. Attack angles within 1 degree. Club path is within 1.3 degrees, and they're all from the inside. Yay! Little mini win for me. Face is within 0.3 of a degree, and loft. If you have a look at that one, loft is within 0.5 of a degree of all the 3 data sets, so it's very much so apples to apples testing. Right, let's go see how well it works from off-center hits. Those weird and wonderful spots when you don't quite hit the middle and you hit more closer where those dots are rather than the middle. How well does it work? So to do that, first of all, we need to understand how well it works out the middle. We've got one here, 2 mil toe, 0 mil high, sorry. It's 1.47. An extremely high efficiency number. Now, we do have a loft of 14.7, which is about 1.5 degrees or so, less loft than our averages, so that will artificially increase efficiency. So if you were to do the adjustment, take that 1.5 degrees off or so, we're looking at about 1.46. 1.46 is a very, very good number. This is a camera-based system. This is not TrackMan. TrackMan and Quad measure this data from different parts. That's why you'll always see a higher smash factor on a radar based system than you will a camera based system. So we've got one here, 22 mil heel. I think you'd agree 22 mil heel is rather heely. Our face and path are very good with it. We've got path sight from the inside, but our face is 0 to it, and loft is 16 degrees, so much more in line with the averages. But a 23 gross offline, nearly an inch off the middle, which I think you'd all agree is not great. Efficiency 1.38, so we lost 0.08 from potentially our maximum, but that is nearly an inch off the heel. So for a driver to do that, that is mighty impressive. Let's go low heel. So we've got 11 mil heel, 16 mil low. I think you'd agree that is not anywhere near middle, and commonly a lot of people hit low heel shots. That is fairly low heel. We have 16.8 degrees of loft and a 0.9 open face. I am just bewildered as to how on earth that golf club has managed to do that. 1.40. That is very, very impressive from such a terrible hit. Now, I've gone a bit crazy when it comes to Cobra DarkSpeed X to see obviously how well this thing works. This driver is going to be made for people that do not hit the middle, and so let's test it properly to see what happens when you don't. So we are losing a little bit of distance, of course we are, because of the fact that we are launching lower and the spin rate is higher, but the efficiency, the ball speed has retained. It's 155 mile an hour ball speed from 27 millimeters away gross from the middle. Low heel. Well done, Cobra. We've got 8 mil low, 12 mil toe, so 20 mil gross still, slightly low toe, 1.44. That is only lost 0.02 from 20 millimeters low toe. Now, loft is a fraction under, I mean, 0.6 or 0.8 of a degree in loft. It's nothing. But it's just doing so well. Efficiency is 1.44. Have we lost a little bit of distance? Which we have done, because the launch is slightly low and the spin is slightly higher. But 160 mile an hour ball speed from 20 millimeters gross off of the middle low toe. Well done, Cobra. A nominal normal toe. So 11 mil toe, 2 mil high. That's a normal half-inch miss off the toe. We've got a face which is 0 and a loft which is 17, so slightly higher actually than our 16 degrees average, 1.43. So even if you make the adjustment, 1.43, 1.44, again, that is doing so well. You're hitting a slightly high toe, we're launching it well, spinning it well, 160 mile an hour ball speed, 285 yards carry from a half-inch miss. It's not really a miss, but that's a common normal spot to hit. That's just working brilliantly. Let's push it a little bit more onto the toe. 19 millimeters toe, 3 mil low, so 22 millimeters gross. A face which is open by a degree and a loft of 17.5. So it's more loft and an open face means more deflection, less efficiency. 1.43. If you do the calculation adjustment, it's easily 1.44, and that's from 22 millimeters away from middle. That is crazy good. Well done, Cobra. Right, last one. 33 millimeters toe, 10 mil high, 43 millimeters. 43 millimeters. I thought I missed it for a second there, messing around. 1.36. So we have a face which is 0 and a loft which is 16.9, which is basically close enough to our average. 1.36. So we've lost basically 1.0, yeah, a full one, from our maximum. But that was a daft one. I mean, no one really should be hitting shots from 43 millimeters gross off of the middle, especially 33 millimeters. That is so, I mean, I had to put a little mark on there. I should have done really to show exactly where I hit that. That is so bad. And considering it is that bad, it is done very well. Has it overgeared? Yes, it has overgeared. I'm not surprised. I mean, we are pushing the likes of Gear Effect. Hitting something 33 mil toe, 10 mil high is so far past where any engineer decides he's going to design a golf club to work from any position such as that. The only thing I would like to see potentially for me personally as a conclusion for this, I've noticed there's a slight pattern for me for this golf driver, this golf club to want to turn slightly in a draw way. We're not talking massively, but we are talking about where I leave my face 1 degree open and I'm expecting it to fade and it keeps it straight or even slightly draw. And we are talking small amounts. So we're not talking a proper full-on draw bias. This thing's like drawing off, hooking off 30 yards to the left on a normal 0-0 delivery. We are just talking about a tiny pattern which I've noticed. When it comes to conclusion from the point of looks and feel, looks wise, I would struggle, honestly, I think you'd struggle to say that there is a driver out there better looking than this Cobra DarkSpeed. I just love the DarkSpeed, everything, the head covers, the carbon, the matte look, everything just looks so, oh, you can't say stealthy again because obviously that's been taken by someone else, but it just looks so nice. Feels really nice as well. It's a dull, non-high pitched, clicky, tingy, all those sounds that you we can't remember now from titanium years, but it just feels really good as well. Performance, as you can see, some of the shots there were going way over 280 yard carries, which is really good for my 110 mile an hour swing speed. So it's absolutely, definitely something that I could use. I'd have to be aware of just how much it wants to move when it comes to its slight flight that way. What I would probably do is just knock it down to 9.5 degrees and it will open the face up fractionally, and then we'll be in a situation where I can probably keep it a little bit straighter. But any kind of movement is very small, and it's just a very very good driver. So hope you liked the video. If you did, go on, thumbs up. YouTube like, so do I. Down there is a subscribe button. It's free. It's great for the channel if you could subscribe, so thank you. And next to that is a bell icon. That's a notification bell. If you click that one, that will notify you next time I upload another video. Hope you're well. We'll see you again soon.